about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. Turn it. We about to turn it on. 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 Turn it on.
Hey, ladies.
Hey. We about to giddy up.
Okay, I refuse. Y'all are being way too corny for my liking. Between you and the audience, y'all are being way too corny for my liking. Listen, I've already had to hear a podcast where Matt is practically gooning in that episode. Did y'all see that episode?
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But I can imagine how corny it is.
Look,
but, you know.
look. Okay, I will say this, all right? I will say these couple of things. One, it probably, to me, is one of the best episodes I saw from Now Recording.
No, you said that last time. It keeps going up.
Yes. It was a really, really good interview. And it actually, not gonna lie, I Like, you know how I say...
Like Lav now?
Well, no. But I will say that I understand Lab a lot more than what I did before. But here's the thing. Like, when I say hate doesn't mean anything. I tell my friends I hate them all the time. I tell my audience that I hate them. I tell my own husband I hate them. Yeah, exactly. Like, hate is not a bad word for me. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, for someone who talks a lot of crap about a lot of people, man, she gets mad when somebody talks crap about her. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Ain't that always how it goes?
I'm just throwing it out there. And Matthew Peterson likes to throw people under the bus.
Well, you know.
He messaged me today, and I said, "Sir, I'm on a strike. I am not talking to you until my conditions are met." And he's like, "What are your conditions?" I was like, "I want an apology."
Ooh.
Just saying.
He ought to give it. He knows what's good for him.
He said sorry.
Oh, he did?
You know he did. You know he
How
did.
funny.
All right, go ahead and talk to them. I'm going to pull up like half of this up. Oh, I'm telling you now, I don't know if I can show that Brittany Venti post.
Oh, okay.
Only because of how they're drawn and what they're wearing as being drawn. I don't know I can show it. However, we can talk about that post. Yeah, we can describe that post. All right? So I'm going to stop with these next ones I'm pulling up. I'm going to stop there. And then we'll do the next set, and then we'll get, you know, these things right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got the thing we're reacting to as well?
What do you mean thing reacting to it? What are you talking
Didn't
about?
you say we're going to be reacting to something?
No.
After the Ethan...
No.
I swear you said that. Hang on,
I said
1 second.
we can either do what's on your thing or we can do the Willie Mac video.
Oh, but do you want to do the tweet screenshots and Willie's video?
What tweet screenshots are you talking about?
That's what you said to me.
I
before
said,
you
yeah,
did
these
it.
screenshots right here, Eva. I said we can do these screenshots right here and then do the Willie Mac video. I said, or we can just do what you did on the docket and that's fine.
Yeah, and I said probably the video. It doesn't matter. We can do what's on the docket.
Well, that's what I thought we were doing.
I'm just excited to be here.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing. We were doing what's on the docket. What? Okay.
I said, no, it's all right. I did say we could do the whatever we've got and the reaction because I was afraid that I might miss something of value or not have context for something. So I thought the reaction might be best. But I said, just don't delete
Okay, all
anything, 'cause you might be able to use
Tell me
it.
now. Do you want to do the reaction? We can do just the reaction because he brings the action. We're fine. And then you want to do that?
And then we'll do that. Then we'll do the rest of that for a video, I reckon.
Well, that's the thing. If we do the reaction, there's no point of doing any of this.
Right.
That's why I said we can do what's on the docket because you worked your ass off on this docket, or we can do the reaction. It doesn't matter. And then I was like, okay, we'll do the docket because you worked your ass off on this docket.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I got confused because there was no or. You just said and.
So which one do you want to do? You want to do the docket or you want to do this the thing?
Let's do the docket.
Okay.
I think everyone can watch Willie's video and support him another time. We'll just do what we got to do. And if I miss something, sorry guys.
I don't think you missed anything. And honestly, if you missed it, it's really the same rhetoric over and over and over again. So it really doesn't matter.
Ooh,
to be honest.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
All right, so
there we go.
All right, so talk to them while I pull this stuff up.
All right, well, what is up, chat? We've got Raw Draw Things. I think I've seen you in the chat before. Hello there. Beowulf, Ninja Style, Twilly, Alice. What's going on, guys? Gaming History, Sunlight, Sapphic. Oh, we've got a couple of new people. We've got Soul. Hello. Blue Jay. What's up, Star? Madam Motley, Jordan Grice, hello. Mad Max, he got here as fast as he could on his loyal steed. That's good to know, mate. Thanks a lot.
Frankly, there's just...
We've got Deli, we've got Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Kelly, Jaded Take, Iron Duck. We've got some of our familiars here as well. Sakura. Hi guys, what's cracking? Now we've got a poll up there. What did you do for Valentine's Day? Just horsing around? Yeah.
I horse around every day, but in a completely different way.
You've got two options there. Hey girl, hey, and oh hell nay. It's pretty it's pretty even right now. So Australia is not on fire today. We've had a severe I guess wind issue the last couple of days. So there's a lot of places that had no power for a while, and there was a lot of thunderstorms. But the day before that, we were up to almost 40 degrees Celsius. So you work that out, whatever that is Fahrenheit, but it's a lot. So
Dang,
yeah,
I don't know what it is.
that's what Melbourne's like. It's hot for 2 days, cold for 3 days, hot for 2 days. It's just insane here. So woo,
Oh,
that's
no.
enough about the weather. What's up, farm and crops? You do not have sexual relations with that horse? That's good to know.
Yes, it's
Jump
important.
on zombie. Hi. Yeah. It's important. Why horses? Well, I guess we're going to find out, Teddy.
Teddy knows.
That's for
He's been
sure.
in everybody's chat about it.
Yeehaw. So
I don't even
Passion.
want to look at horses anymore. I'm like, you poor things.
I
I
know.
know.
I put an innocent fucking tweet out there about a horse, and here comes Bunny.
And
You
it was
know-
too soon. I keep thinking now every time I see a horse, I'm like, y'all don't even know what's on the internet, you poor dumb little horses.
They've been talking
don't
about
like
you.
horses.
All these tweets, man. I don't even
I
like
think we've
horse
talked.
girls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have we talked about this before? Do y'all like horses?
I'm not a horse person.
Me
No,
either. I
I
can't
can
stand a
appreciate.
horse.
Yeah, I can appreciate the majesticness of them, I guess, but like
Eh,
I'm
too
I'm
smug.
not. Yeah, they just up themselves. They're like, hey, give me some sugar cubes, bitch.
I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all don't judge me for this.
Oh, okay.
I was way too old when I found out horses didn't have bristles like whales.
Wait,
Bristles.
what? What are you
What?
talking
Yeah,
about?
I'm not even kidding. I was in like 4th or 5th grade, and this was in school. And I asked a stupid ass question about horses having bristles, and literally everybody laughed. And they were like, "Horses don't have bristles." And I was like, "Well, where the heck did I get that from?" Then I don't know. But then when I went to tell my mom, she was like, "Well, what the hell do they have?" So she thought that too. So
What
I
does
don't know where we got
bristles
that
mean?
from.
What's a bristle?
like whales, like how they got them bristle teeth. For some reason, and I don't know where that came into my mind from, but apparently my mama thought that as well, and she was like,
think
"What? This is news to me."
I think I have to look this up. Bristle whales.
Yeah, like
Bristol
how their
whales,
teeth are
no.
all like.
Bristle teeth.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Oh,
Yeah, I for some
Oh.
reason thought I
That's
never liked horses.
terrifying.
Yeah, I don't like horses.
imagine
might be
if
why.
like, oh, imagine a horse having those. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I was in like 3rd or 4th grade. I don't know if my mama really thought that or she's just trying to like help me not feel stupid.
Make you feel
But
better, yeah.
I remember going home and being like, "Do you know bristles aren't in the horse's mouth?" And she was like, "Whoa, that's news." But I do remember everybody laughing and me being like, "Okay, I don't know where I got that from. Maybe I dreamed it. I don't know."
Oh my god. Yeah, do yourself a favor and look up bristles and imagine a horse with that. That's like terrifying. That's actually
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, now thinking about it, it makes no sense. But to my little like 4th grade brain, like I don't know.
God damn it.
How did you even find like out that whales had bristles at that age and didn't know what horse teeth looked like? I don't understand. Like,
I don't know. I always like when I was little, I was like kind of freaked out by horses, so I never wanted to be like near a horse. Like, horse, yeah. So maybe like I don't know, just
probably
me not
why.
me avoiding horses made me think they have bristles like whales. I avoid whales as well.
Well, yeah, I can imagine that it would be hard to come across a whale in the mountains. So I think you're pretty safe there.
Yeah, I avoid them the same.
That's funny.
Okay.
Enough
All right.
horsing
Are we
around.
ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready to start?
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So, Vaush is a dummy. Vaush is very, very sus. Now, I have always heard about Vaush's, I guess you could say, sexcapades. Right.
Yeah.
And it's always been like, okay, he's, there's something kind of wrong with him. But not like to this
Oh, yeah.
level.
Yeah. That is definitely a bit of an understatement, Alice. Like, he'd even like try and give everyone pointers of how to pick up women and how to get two women at once. And do you remember that? Like seamlessly in and out of both holes. Remember that line? Like yeah. There's always been something a little bit wrong with that dude, huh?
Yeah. All right. So it says influencer Vaush labeled P word too early in the live stream after he accidentally opens cartoon CP while streaming. This is gross.
You can see this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to. You can see this is an example.
And he logged off real quick.
What?
So,
Mm.
Keemstar says Vaush needs to be put down in Minecraft.
In
Of
Minecraft.
course.
Yeah.
Off as this or that, okay? I'll make it clear. You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret.
I got questions because, like, okay, if you're from the viewpoint of a horse, if you are fornicating with a woman, you ain't gonna be able to see them at all, right? Because, like,
right.
picture it. So what's the point?
I think
Unless
the
you want to
point-
watch it from a third perspective.
I think the
I don't
point
think it's about
is-
watching.
Yeah, I think it's about having that size.
Mm.
Honestly, that's what I think it's about.
To be clear,
Yeah, I don't-
many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid. My feet are firmly planted in the ground. I've got
He's
my
putting
boots
his
up.
hoof
They're
down.
planted firmly. You cannot move me from my position. This isn't a secret. Let's talk to a therapist. Well, why do you want to be the horse, Vaush? Because then I'd have a giant dick.
See?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
doesn't he
couldn't you have-
specify?
Yeah, he just
Doesn't he
specified
specify
right
that he
there.
just- Yeah, but doesn't he specify that he don't just want a giant dick, like as a man? He wants
No,
it specifically
horse
needs
one.
to be a
That's
horse dick, right?
No,
Yeah.
Bunny, he just did that in the beginning of this clip. You want to hear
Okay.
the clip over again? You want to hear the clip
Yeah,
over again?
I think I missed that part.
Okay, listen to the whole clip.
Off as this
Okay.
or that, okay? I'll make it clear. You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret. To be clear, many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid. My feet are firmly planted in the ground. I've got my boots up. They're planted firmly. You cannot move me from my position. This isn't a secret. Let's talk to a therapist. Well, why do you want to be the horse, Vaush? Because then I'd have a giant dick. Okay, couldn't you have a big dick the other way? Well, yeah, I could. I could have a big dick hypothetically in any variety of scenarios, but then it wouldn't really be a horse dick. Well, you could be a human with a horse dick. Yes, but then I wouldn't have that powerful stallion energy using it. There you go. That's it. That's the whole thing.
This is just too intricate. There's too many factors to this to make it make sense in my head. Like,
He's been thinking
Wait.
about this a lot for a
Way
long
too
time.
long.
Huh? Like,
Way
yeah.
too long. And then Destiny, oh my god, I finally saw the leaks. Not the lolly horse porn. Oh god. Oh well. All right. Well, we're
Yeah,
demonetized.
we're
Not-
demonetized.
Not the lolly horse porn. Oh no, why? I was just joking when I said it. What the fuck? Destiny is having way too much fun with this. I'm letting you know. And then he goes, did you put that tweet in here where he looks at the horses and goes away?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
All
I
right,
saw
all right, I'll
that.
show you that in just a second.
Okay.
And then Destiny puts up, man, seems like it would be nice right now to have other large content creator friends. Too bad he's backstabbing childish piece of shit and has absolutely no friends in the streaming community. Crazy how that works. Enjoy your lolicon, horse fucker. Smiley face. And then people really
What's
do
he
hate me.
saying there?
He's just coping. I'd reach out if I could. People really do hate me. I don't fault him for covering drama, but doing this gigantic generic smear piece without reaching out or talking beforehand. That's when he was coping about Ethan. All right.
About
hold on.
Ethan, yeah.
All right. So let's hold on. No, that's Anthony Fantana. Hold on.
Cheers, my horse. No pedo.
Hold on. I gotta find it. It's actually freaking hilarious.
The
And
funny
it's not
thing,
this far
Janelle,
back. Did he get rid of it?
Oh no.
was it a reply on something?
No, it wasn't a reply. It was literally a tweet.
Janelle, yeah, you're saying that Vaush completely coping. How long did he reverse that cope? That's the thing, is that I think he's actually said all of this out loud numerous times. That
And
it's,
just nobody thought he was serious? Is that what it
yeah,
is?
I think
Oh my
so
God.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he
God.
deleted it.
No, damn.
All right, so the Kleins got a hold of this information. And when they went live, okay, I got a 2-0. Okay, so when they went live, they started out joking until Ethan actually looked at the images and he was like, "Whoa, wait a minute."
Yeah.
Oh.
He was not happy with it at all.
So here's what happened. And again, Vaush fans, if you want to defend him, I'm going to be receptive to everything you're saying. I'm not here with an agenda. I'm just showing something funny that happened. Okay? But I will say this.
What was on the agenda?
This is what socialism does to a motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. We love the socials.
He's just a political commentator, right?
So he's a political commentator. He's a leftist, a socialist, and he is pretty popular in that space. I mean, there's like probably 3 main political lefties, which is like Hassan, Vaush, and Destiny. So he's part of that trinity.
And just know that Hassan is losing subscribers because honestly, Twitch is dying.
Oh,
Twitch,
yeah.
Twitch, the
Yeah.
platform, is dying. Vaush is actually was on the up. Okay, apparently he's lost subs. I haven't really seen that myself, but I've been seeing people talk about it. So Hassan is actually losing out of the 3 only because Twitch is dying. If Hassan was smart, he would go over to Kick.
Yeah.
Because
And
that's
that's
where
the
a lot
thing.
of the political streamers went to. They went to Kick.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like Destiny is on YouTube and so is Vaush as well.
Yeah.
So like they're not really over there much anymore.
Yeah, but they're still in the same circles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
It's Twitch poll.
They're the 3 biggest ones. Those 3.
He's one of the main guys.
Got it.
Not like mega popular because obviously it's a niche.
Sure.
But he's very popular in that space. I mean, his videos get hundreds of thousands of views, sometimes 1 million. Here it is.
You can see this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
Now,
Okay, so we're laughing at it and we're joking at it, but the further they went into it, they were like, "Whoa, wait a minute!" And that's when Ethan and Gila and everybody else started going the hell off about it. And they were
Yeah,
right with
yeah.
everything they were saying. You know, listen,
Absolutely.
to the people who are listening back that are Ethan Klein fans, okay? First of all, one, kick rocks because guess what? All right? We can dislike somebody, but when they get a W, they get a W. And this
Absolutely.
was most definitely an Ethan Klein W because I stand beside Ethan Klein with everything that he said.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the thing. But like I still don't like Ethan, but it's a W.
Yeah.
It's a freaking
Yeah.
W.
But see, that's the great thing about, and I think all 3 of us are like this, okay? I can literally detest some, like, okay, perfect example. Andrew Tate tweeted something out that everybody knows how I feel about Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now, when I say I can't stand him, I mean, it's like deep rooted, cannot stand him. But he had made a take. It was about the girl who wore the t-shirt and baked the cake and the red pillars were
Right.
getting upset with her. He made
Yeah.
a take he made a tweet joking them for doing that, and I was like, I can't believe I'm agreeing with this man, and I quote tweeted it. I can't stand him, but he had the right take. So with Ethan, absolutely. Just like with when he was going against Just Pearly Things, I 100% agreed with him on Just Pearly Things. He got her good, you know. So I can give him his props when it's due. He's still a bully though for what he did to that guy.
Yeah.
Now, is that how the stream ended?
I'm not 100% sure. A lot when people were posting it on Twitter, that's how they labeled it. But
I think if I remember, I think it cut to like a holding card, some sort of static holding card for a moment, and then it ended shortly after that.
So one more time.
I think
So this is how it
This is an
ended.
example of the kind of structure.
What?
I think it was like the timing of that scream where it kind of like and then it cuts off. I think that's what they were laughing about the most because it was like a weird ending to it. But
Destiny had one where he was looking at horses and he went ah, and he cut off to his holding string. It was funny. That's the tweet I was looking for.
I did see that. I don't remember.
It was
seeing
hilarious.
That.
It was hilarious.
Sure that I'm referring to.
What?
That's a face of a man who knows. Now, traditionally, we've caught conservatives' porn stash. It happened to Alex Jones, and also happened to what's that other shitbag that was friends with Kanye? Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes,
right?
yeah.
They both
Fuentes.
had
Yeah.
trans porn. Yeah, Fuentes was looking at trans
Oh, there was
porn.
like a trans thing with him too?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There's
But so
nothing
I
wrong
was
with that.
I was saying yesterday.
By the way,
What? Nothing wrong with what?
nothing wrong with looking up trans porn. Like I don't understand why they're like.
No, but the big deal is, well, I mean, when you're out there preaching how bad it is, and then you get caught with it, that makes it just chef's kiss.
Yeah, of course.
That's
it's like
the big
just hypocritical.
Right. So that's the big deal about him looking that up. It's like, wait a minute, buddy, don't you kind of preach against that? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I
But there
mean-
is literally nothing hypocritical about Vaush looking up horse and lolly and stuff since he's been preaching about it being like ethical and stuff. Like it's just
Today, the left loves Hitler. So on the right, they secretly want to. They're chasers, I think they call them. They want to be with trans women.
Right.
On the left, they want to fuck horses.
Ethan's loving this. And you know, somebody, I can't remember who said this, and I actually adopted it because I think it's actually correct. I think when when him and Hassan had that podcast, right? I think Ethan, well, one, it was an opportunity. It's with Hassan. Hello, you know, a vapid audience. But I think that kind of soured him with leftist content creators.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Because now he's got it for everybody. He don't care. He don't care if you're left, right, don't matter. He got it for everybody. And especially, and then that's something else that people don't understand. He's a father. Obviously, he wouldn't like stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
What is your child trying to say, Bunny?
She does not like all this talk of the animal, none of this.
I do
She's
not
upset.
blame her. You tell her that Auntie Xylie agrees.
Yeah, I will.
Auntie Xylie agrees. God bless it. At least it's somebody else's animal trying to give an opinion besides just Pumpkin. Jesus. Okay, so as they were live, Vaush was trying to get on there. Yo, if H3 Production wants to talk, that's totally cool, but you'll have to wait a sec because I'm getting a haircut right now.
He's getting his mane trimmed.
Okay, wait, what is this? El Mayo, browsing 4chan after the incident of all of our good friend. Earlier day, I found the source. Hold on. I gotta see.
Yeah.
Oh. You can do it.
Bless
Got
you.
it.
Got
Look
it.
at a light.
Hold on.
Look at the light. Yeah, that's a good one because that works.
Yeah. I do that every time. I don't know how it
Okay.
works.
I'm back.
You got it?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, what is this?
So this is someone from like 4chan actually put together, like they obviously bleeped out the images, but they've actually gone through to the effort of like looking at what animes and what hentai or what like other things that these pictures were from. And they said that on every site the image is found, it is labeled lolly or lolicon.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hey.
Wow. The way I see it, the age of consent exists out of the respective numerous power imbalances older people have over younger people. As those imbalances, or at least some of them, are redressed through the advent of socialism, the age of consent should therefore be what?
What?
Yeah, he's got a lot of takes like this. We'll see this towards the end of some of the stuff that's a bit sussy. But yeah, he's always kind of been like this, right?
Okay, so am I correct in saying that he's literally been hiding in plain sight?
Oh yeah, he's literally said all this stuff out loud before. Like, it's nothing new. It's just like it's taken someone that is of like Ethan's level of consumers and like people that watch him for it to be sort of outed in a way that it has been. So
Good.
Because I was always taught, because I used to watch Vaush every now and then, right? I would watch the clipped down versions of his live streams and stuff. And I was always told, like, the bad stuff that you would see him saying or whatever, they were always clipped out of context.
Oh no.
And I never
They're
cared
really
enough.
not.
I never cared enough to go look. I'm going to be honest with you. I never cared enough to go look. I mean, because what he was saying, like, politically at that certain subject, because I would only watch him when it came to certain things, right? I wasn't like a normal viewer of Vaush. And what he was saying with those certain things, I agree with. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then I would hear like, oh, this clip, that clip, or whatever, and I would have friends tell me, no, he's being clipped out of context. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean...
No, yeah, there's plenty of context behind it. Like, even when he explains this, we'll see in a minute, like, he just, dude, no, that's not explaining it in a way that you think that will hope to redeem you, dude.
Right.
Like,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay. So... It's just, I think people need to understand this, and this is one thing that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of people go, well, he's been like this the whole time. Not everybody knew that.
No.
Like, I'm going to be honest, especially being a YouTuber and have been around YouTubers, I know what it's like to be clipped out of context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I didn't question it, nor did I care enough about him to go and double check and look at it.
Yeah, like, we don't watch horse fuckers like that. Why would
Bunny,
we have ever
you
stumbled
know,
upon his
Bunny,
content?
you know what I'm saying.
Well, no, I mean, I'm saying I agree.
I mean, people get clipped out of context all the time.
Yeah.
Tipster and Keppels are defending Vaush because they're pariahs in their own community, and Vaush is all they have left. Yes, pun intended. Tipster is desperate for views on his dead channel. Janelle, tell us something we don't know.
Yeah.
Tipster's channel has been dead since 2022. Remember when he got rid of everything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He, like,
that's when he screwed himself in the algorithm and he took weeks off, and he hasn't been able to recover ever since then.
That was so dumb. That was like literally the dumbest thing he's ever done is delete his whole back catalog and try to start again. It's like, dude, you're an idiot, man.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna go to 9:30. I wrote down all the timestamps so that way I wouldn't have to go back. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Being that we're gonna go a little bit on this one, I'm gonna go to 1.25. Sound good?
Yeah, sweet.
Okay. Cool,
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this is why I want to do this, girl, because you got all these timestamps and everything. I was like, nah, I would feel bad if we just watched Willie's video.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You worked your butt off for this one, girl.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope you choose violence this time. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I know that I'm well-loved for my firebrand personality, but to be honest, it's just pretty sad. For those of you who don't know, Ethan Klein and his friends over in the H3 pod dedicated about 2 hours of the podcast to doing like the platonic ideal of a bad faith Vaush is a pedophile takedown, including like everything, 5 years ago, like stuff that's been addressed so long that I mean, I didn't see it. I saw people in my Discord talk about it. I didn't want to watch it myself, partly because it would just make me upset.
You're scared?
No, I call bullshit on that. He obviously watched it himself. He keeps like going, oh well, people just told me. Like, nah, he was watching it. There's no way he would have been like, nah, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, they always do that, don't they?
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. I thought my mother was texting me. I'm like, why do you always do this when I'm live? But of course you don't know what I do, so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's continue.
And partly because I was getting a haircut at the time. But like it wasn't even like anything temporal. It was literally just like, fuck this guy. My understanding is that they were even doing like the Tacoma wept jokes and pretending that the Tacoma wept thing wasn't a joke. Like the thing that people pretend to do where they see an obvious joke.
Okay, can somebody please explain the Tacoma wept thing to me?
Yeah, actually, that's a good one because I have no idea what that means either. So what does Tacoma wept mean?
What does that mean? Can somebody please explain to me what Tacoma wept? Oh, he lived there. So Tacoma, Washington, probably is what you're talking about, I think. Got off 10. What? Secure, if you know, type it out. That's what we're trying to find out.
Okay. It's a part of a moderately cringy joke that Vaush made about what happened when he got off Tinder. He lives in/near Tacoma. So when he left Tinder, he was like, and Tacoma wept.
That's stupid.
That's so dumb. Okay, Secura, you're good. We now understand. It's okay. I appreciate it. With your caps lock on, ma'am. Okay, so that's that was dumb.
Yeah. Cringe.
Bunny, you're the joke expert. Do you
I
don't okay, Secure, I'm gonna be honest, I don't need to know the lore. The only thing I need to know was that was enough for me to know. I'm gonna be for real.
The Tacoma community was really sad when they cried about it. Yeah.
I can act like I'm being serious as a way of implying that it's like cringy or whatever. So if it's reached that level of like indiscriminate shit talking and smearing, then it's obviously not any kind of like pointed criticism. So with that in mind, like what do I even what do I do? The 89th debunk on this? It's nonsense. It's mostly just really saddening because I thought that Ethan Klein and I were on good terms, which I know he made fun of. I think at some point he was like, as if I would ever be friends with this pedophile, which is really disingenuous because the last time we talked on Twitter DMs, he was really friendly to me. Back when I had a channel strike, he talked with me.
Skip. Stop. I have a lot of points. Thank you very much, ma'am. We have a lot of timestamps we got to go through. Thank you.
About offering to give me access to his content manager on YouTube so that I could deal with the strike better. And just a little while ago when he was going through the rounds because he was doing like weird arguments with Hassan about...
Yes, and we got told the answer. Thank you, Skip. Thank you, ma'am. We got told the answer. I didn't think to ask until right then. I was like, wait a minute, what is a Tacoma wept? I didn't even think about it, to be honest. But then I noticed a lot of people were saying it.
About Zionism or whatever, he didn't like a tweet that I had liked. So he reached out to me and asked me about it. We talked for a bit and I disagreed with him. But eventually I moved over and said, oh, okay, and I unliked the tweet at his request. So like every engagement I've ever had with him has been like mutually respectful. And then like randomly this. So yeah, I don't know. People accuse me of not being willing to reach out to people, but holy shit, can you understand why now? Can you understand like why I'm not great at reaching out to people? Holy shit. There's almost always going to be more of a social impetus.
Wait, pause.
Yeah.
Did you hear how he sounded like a horse? Holy shit.
He sounded like a horse. That's what I thought. That man wants to be a horse.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
To turn on me than there will be to like be decent to me, you know?
What's he doing?
He's noticing the alfalfa haircut that he just had sticking
Do you
up.
think you can call in and talk it over with them? Maybe this is your ticket in? Nah, well, I mean, if they want me to go on, I will, you know? But with stuff like this, with like after a 2-hour well-poisoning, bad faith pedo accusation thing that could have been dispelled by watching any of the innumerable times I've talked about it, it's very obvious that the effort is not to have any kind of like fair dialogue, but rather just to tear me down. I don't mind Ethan covering drama or even not being like aware of everything that I've said, but the degree of bad faith there was like past the point of it being perceptibly mendable, I feel, which I don't know, it's very, very saddening.
And
so what about what about that as bad faith though? Like,
it's bad faith because it's against him and he know he got caught.
yeah, that's the narrative it's going with. Like, go back to the millions of times that I've defended myself about this. It's like, dude, it still is what it is. It's still lolicon. It's still little kids depicted in a way that you are getting off on. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you can't argue that. There's no way to argue that and sound like a sane
Oh,
person.
wait. But the thing is, he does argue that, and we'll see that in a second.
They said to DM the podcast Twitter account if you want to. I tweeted, I'm fair to go on, and they on their thing said not today, which obviously doing it in a subsequent day, kind of like, you know, like the damage is done, but Why is it a recurring thing that you get accused of? Well, for the most part, I think it's just because people hate me. Unfortunately, social bias is a very like inertial process where the more you all remember this probably from high school, or if you're in high school, you know it now, which is people who are disliked because they're disliked because they're disliked. There's clout in disavowing people who are already disliked. So if you benefit from disliking people who are disliked, and so on, right? I don't really think there's another explanation because this was like a fully prepared hit piece, not even some kind of like organic disagreement or upsetness or whatever. One of the things that they did, which, and by the way,
okay, I don't think it was a hit. No, it wasn't. It wasn't fully fledged. It wasn't a organized hit piece because they started out joking about it. They got serious when they actually looked at what that picture was, and then it turned into a whole different beast. They went from laughing about him accidentally showing that shit to being serious, going, "Wait a minute, hold on."
Exactly. People don't like you not because of some high school bullshit, but because you want to fuck ponies and children. Like it's easy,
right? So. It was not organized. It was not an organized hit piece. It was an organized laugh at him for accidentally showing stuff. But when they actually looked at it, it was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, and there's something that he goes into a bit further, which I didn't timestamp, is when he started going on about how organized it was. He was saying that Dan or Ian or someone who's behind the desk, behind the scenes, literally hates him. He has a massive hate burner for him, and he actually orchestrated this for Ethan to go in on him. So he has like an even more convoluted line of like, this is really, really orchestrated against me than like what he's saying right here. Like, he just went really into it, like saying where it evolved from. And it's like, dude, no, you're just a creep.
Yeah.
I'm hearing this secondhand. So I admit if I'm wrong, then that's on me. I don't want to watch it. Honestly, it would just upset me. But they acted as though the whole horse thing was some kind of like secret that I'm trying to play off as a joke. Like they were like, we found out like he really does like horse dicks or whatever, which to construct that impression, you would need to be willfully dishonest. I have emotes making fun of it. Like that is a level of willful dishonesty that I think it's stuff like that, you know, because it means there's no real sincere effort at I don't know, engaging with or uncovering any kind of drama. It's just an effort at like character assassination.
But how is it
Are you going to watch on stream? No.
When he's literally putting that out there?
Say that again.
What?
Like, how is a character assassination where he's literally putting that out there firsthand? That is
nothing that he just said
him.
made sense.
No.
Yeah, that was just him talking in circles. That made no sense. Like, why did you have it though? That like, okay, it was a meme, but was it a meme for you to have a bunch of it in folders categorized?
Yeah, in the to be sorted folder. Oh my god. Like...
Yeah.
And again, tell me if I'm wrong. They didn't say anything that hasn't been said to me before by like Twitter Nazis or whatever. Most of the stuff they said was in content indistinguishable from the most obviously hateful bad faith stuff that I've seen, which means it's already addressed. There are videos on it, you know? That's one of the things that always gets me about stuff like this is that I've never been one to hide controversy, right? I have done and said like I would say fairly sussy stuff in the time that I've been streaming, you know? I have no filter. Not to like blame autism or whatever, but clearly, like, you know, the way I decide to communicate my intentions and beliefs sometimes differs from what people would prefer I do. Whatever, right? And I'm a wacky guy. You know, it is known. So I've said that the initial
so wacky, I want to fuck a horse.
Oh my
I've never been that wacky.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he
Lord.
brings it down to autism, and then he's just a wacky guy, you know?
Wow.
I don't think so, mate.
I'm so quirky, I need to have my hard drive searched.
Yeah.
Ugh.
clips where I was comparing child pornography and child slavery, like, you know, work exploitation. I don't think it's wrong for a person to look at that and go, huh, that's pretty suspicious. And for that reason, I've always tried to be upfront or like clear. If people have an issue with what I've done or said, I always want there to be a video that I can point to, you know? Like, hey, I understand that this looks bad. There you go. Like, you're right. I talk about it extensively. The Thought Slime Meltdown stream, you know, there you go. I talk about it extensively. But usually when hit pieces like this are done on me, there's an effort to make it seem as though I hide everything. You know what I mean? Like all of this is like a deep dive or secret information that has been uncovered that's never been addressed before because I don't want you to see it. And it reminds me very much of the, like, I don't know, like Alex Jones, they don't want you to know this thing. It's just like, it's conspiracism for the purpose of making me seem more sinister than I am. You know? I'm a moderate amount of sinister.
No. They looked at bro.
Yeah.
They literally looked at the picture and described it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. All right, where am I going with this one? All right.
They say you downloaded Lolicon. Deliberately disingenuous framing. I'll explain the whole thing for those who don't know.
Okay, this is what I don't understand. You had to have looked at it to want to download it, right?
Yep.
Hello. Separus for 5. Afternoon, ladies. This is the usual for this. He gets hot water. It's automatically character assassination. This ain't the first time. I'm surprised that passed the filter. How did that? Yeah, that surprised me. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm in top chat too. I'm not even in like. Okay, there we go. Ooh.
4 days ago, I was doing what I do, which is showing chat men's formal wear and talking at them about it hours on end. And I was going to open up an image with right-click, open a new window, but instead I did right-click, save as, and it opened a folder called To Be Sorted. The To Be Sorted folder, which is where I put images that have yet to be sorted, and in case the name didn't indicate that, was the place that it went to because the file type of the image, which was like, I don't know, JPEG or something? I don't know. The last image that I saved to the To Be Sorted folder was an image of Marcel from Dungeon Meshi being roasted by Gordon Ramsay while cooking a mandrake. Hold on. Let me show you the architect of my pain.
And being roasted isn't the way that I took it. Like, when he said that, I was like, oh no, this is some sexual stuff, but it's literally like just Gordon Ramsay yelling at this anime character.
Of all your pain. That's from the Bond movie. You know what I mean, right? Marcel, Gordon Ramsay. There we go. It's a good anime, guys, and a good manga.
What the
anyway,
fuck
I
is
saved that there.
I don't
and
know.
it opened up the folder preview, which showed thumbnails of images that I had in there. A lot of which were pornographic, most of which, though there were some non-pornographic images, including Reagan Ripley from Inside Job standing around in a bikini.
Listen, no one cares about that stuff. They want to know about what the hell? Come on, bro.
I'm so high right now, and I feel like I'm in a dream. Like, what is happening? None of this makes sense.
I know, it's like going on about the stuff that's non-pornographic. And
Yeah.
there was like a little bit of pornographic stuff, but I did have this Mandrake one with Gordon Ramsay that was like really good. It's like, dude, this is not what we're talking about. This is not what we're addressing. Like,
And non-pornographic.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. Just by him over-explaining, it's telling me that he knows he's wrong. He's trying to explain his way out.
And then images of Rauru from The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is funny because there are far more pornographic images of Rauru in there than there are non-pornographic images. But honestly, Rauru just looks so good that even non-pornographic images feel pornographic to me. Yeah, an innately pornographic character design. Why would you keep your porn on the stream? It's To Be Sorted. I'm not arguing this with you guys anymore, okay? Yeah, we get it. The most potent roasting, you know, oh, well, why even say, I don't want to argue with you guys about it, okay? Because it's a to be sorted folder, which had the taxes in it, you know, whatever. Also, which need to be sorted. I don't get what's complicated about it. Anyway, of the images that showed, 2 of them were from the same artist. 2 of them, those from that artist turned out to be a lolicon. One of the 2 images, now, unfortunately, talking about this is always like a double-edged sword because I can't show to defend myself, nor would I encourage you to go look it up because this is a lolicon artist, so I don't like want to direct you to that, you know? But one of them, one of the 2 images from this lolicon artist, okay, to be clear, one of them flatly did not look like lolicon. I'm sorry, you can say it's defensive. I think that's bullshit. I literally went back and looked. The chick is like 6 heads tall. She literally, like, it's...
Okay, the chick is literally 6 heads tall. All right. So, hold on, let me close this. And I'm going to get in here and get it. All right. Brittany Venti on Twitter, and I'm not going to show it because I don't know how YouTube will feel about this. He just said it's not, and the chick is literally 6 head tall. 6 head tall describes ages 9 to 15. So
I see. Okay.
You see
I
what
had
I'm
no
saying?
idea what he meant
Yeah,
by that.
I didn't know that either
Okay.
until Brittany Venti put it out. And you see how 8 head is tall adults, 7 heads is age 16 to adult, 6 head is 9 to 15. So you go back to what he said.
Lord.
2 images from this lolicon artist, okay, to be clear. One of them flatly did not look like lolicon. I'm sorry, you can say it's defensive. I think that's bullshit. I literally went back and looked. The chick is like 6 heads tall. She literally, like, it's like...
Okay, so it's not. So I'm going to look it up. Hold on.
This is also weird. Can everybody just stop jerking it to cartoons, period?
Yeah.
Can we just, like, I don't know.
Just go outside, you know.
Yeah, so 6 head is from like ages 9 to 15. So guess what that would make that?
A child.
A child.
Mm-hmm.
So he is
didn't help
literally.
himself.
Hold on, let me go ahead and delete that just in case. He's literally going back and saying, hold on.
Apparently,
He's literally going back and saying it can't be because it was at least 6 heads tall.
this lolicon
Right.
artist, okay, to be clear. One of them flatly did not look like lolicon. I'm sorry, you can say it's defensive. I think that's bullshit. I literally went back and looked. The chick is like 6 heads tall. She literally, like, it's like, apparently the reason why people have said that is because it's a drawing of a
So it was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VTuber. And the VTuber is usually drawn as a lolly. But in that case, that's blaming me for a drawing that's not the drawing that was in there. So I completely reject that line of logic. It just looked like a normal drawing. Hope it's all okay or none of it is okay. What does that mean? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you mean when you say that. I don't like it. This is one of the reasons why stuff like this is impossible to clarify, because even talking about it comes across as like crazy defensive or whatever, right? But what else am I supposed to do? Let people like Ethan Klein lie and say that it was all like a folder full of lolicon, or just explain it, you know? Anyway, one of the 2 images just flatly didn't look like lolly. I don't give a shit. Like cope, diamond, I just don't care. Like disingenuous shit, you know? The other one is like a threesome with 2 chicks and a guy. And in retrospect, looking at, knowing now that that artist is a lolicon, yeah, I can see it. When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn.
It's so weird. So weird.
What is happening?
Thick. Short stack, thick, like the way that goblins are drawn.
You'll
He's
have to
jacking it
entertain
off
me
to
for a
everything,
moment.
like-
Huh?
He's just jacking it off to whatever.
Yeah. And, you know, I keep looking at that poor little turtle in the background, and I'm thinking, that's not a decorative turtle. That's probably his flashlight.
Stop it!
Flashlight.
All
And I
right,
don't
I'm
want to
hitting
be
play.
here anymore.
I'm hitting play.
Oh my god.
On this presumed shared knowledge of how goblins get drawn in pornography. But you know how they're all like thick short stacks, right? That was the vibe that I got, because in the image, the girl that's shown has super thick legs and has like tits and a belly. So that's just the vibe I got. But now knowing that the artist is a lolicon, which I have been roundly reminded of, obviously knowing that it was intended to be a lolly drawing. So like, that's how it is, right? It's a drawing, you get it without context. I know that when I saved them because both the drawings have like a meaty dick in it, and I'm a huge size queen. So like, you look at it in retrospect.
Oh God.
Meaty dick and a huge size. Like, oh my god. Like, how are these words just on the tip of his tongue where he doesn't bat an eyelid and he just fucking says it? Like, I can't
He's a
understand his
psychopath.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Respect, and it's like, okay, well, now with the broader context, I can understand how it comes off that way. Even if initially or like at first glance the vibe would be more thick short stack. But you'll notice, has anything that I've just said sounded like it would even remotely convince the kind of people who are intent on smearing me over this? No. And frankly, the effort to defend it from my perspective comes across as exactly what you would expect anyone to do or say given the situation, right? The only other position a person would take if they were self-interested would be to just like deny altogether, which I mean, you know, different people are going to like engage with that to different extents, obviously, but there's no way to talk about it in a way that meaningfully exonerates my behavior, you know? This has, of course, led to a bunch of robust discussion in my community on the nature of lolicon porn, which is fantastic, guys. Just fantastic. That's great. You know, it's a banned topic from Discord for a reason, because every fucking wannabe philosopher king is like, well, I'm interested in the ethics of fuck off, okay? And what's more, in addition...
Bro!
Oh my god.
I swear he's talked about the ethics of this stuff before.
Yeah,
I swear he has.
Yeah, Ethan showed it on his, they showed some of it on the podcast.
Yeah.
to that, like on Twitter, all the Nazis who are like attacking me over this, all of them are saying shit like, I'm not mad at him for having lolly porn. That's based. I'm mad at him for the hypocrisy. I've seen at this point, by the way, literally dozens of screenshots of tweets that some of you guys helpfully throw my way. Thank you so much for keeping me involved on all the action, where they're effectively saying, you know, like, oh, we don't give a shit about lolicon, right? It's just we hate Vaush, which is like, fuck, hi. Like they're just looking for
Who's
affirmation,
saying
you know?
that?
So,
I literally have not seen anybody say that.
I
Like,
haven't either.
lolicon
No
is
one.
not based. No one has said lolicon is based that I've seen. Oh, I just hate Vaush. That's the reason why I'm going. No. No, dude. Are you kidding?
what am I supposed to do with that? Honestly, Vaush, all hentai is just indefensible. Yeah, no kidding. Especially because, like, dude, there are so many fucking pedophiles who draw hentai. You have no idea. You could be looking at, like, an 8 heads tall woman with, like, an hourglass shape and big tits, and then you, like, look up the character, and the character is 14. It's like, well, all right. Okay, all right. And then you just have to walk out, you know? Like, so it's truly a blighted subject altogether.
Stop it.
Yeah, no shit, Jackster. It's a game where the only winning move is not to play. With regards to hentai, yes, for sure. Yeah, Vaush, I keep seeing random people say, if Vaush watches lolly, why does he call Nazis pedos? To be honest, in addition to the Ethan Klein, what I would call betrayal, I'm okay with calling that. You know, one of
Betrayal? Oh my god, bro. This is killing me.
the things that really bothers me is that a lot of these lolicons genuinely seem to think that everyone is a lolly. They're doing, I said this before, they're doing the thing that racists do with racism, where they think that everyone is racist secretly. They're just the one with the balls to like admit it. So a lot of these lolicons think that everyone is, but like they're the only ones with the stones to own up to it or whatever. And you know, obviously this is like genuinely repulsive, but I guess, you know, they were already like that, so that's not on me.
He is digging himself deeper and deeper and deeper.
No, I am so speechless about this. Like,
He's like not even breathing.
nah, not at all. My God.
Still repulsive though. I once had images on my laptop of anime characters in a college setting, and my brother thought it was CP and made a whole thing of it. That fucking sucks. Yee. Yeah, look, again, like, it's always going to be a broader discourse thing or whatever. I've even made jokes about this in the past, okay? If you watch anime or go to any fucking hentai site, you are going to be bombarded with sussy shit, which is why, for the most part, I stick to furry drawn porn because it doesn't have anywhere near that issue. I don't think that, like, if you're randomly, like, browsing through a dojin and you see some, like, Fate Grand Zero Gooner shit where everyone has giant tits or whatever, and then, like, later you learn somehow that one of the canon characters that was drawn as this buxom woman is actually 17 again. I don't think this is, like, a moral sniper round that has, like, entered your skull and liquefied your brain. I don't think that's like, well, it's over. Like, this is a broader systemic issue with the depiction of of like, I guess anything anime related, but also the way people fetishize youth. The thing that I've always said that I stand by entirely is that if you're into lolicon, like, people always say this. People always say, bro, it's just drawings. Okay, drawings of what, right? Civil War, okay, states' rights over what, you know? Why are you into that? What elements of that are you into, you know? And I think there's no way to answer those questions without at least being somewhat introspective about the underlying issues. You know what I mean? Like, that ultimately is the issue. And I think a lot of them are pretty straightforward with it.
He's an idiot.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh
an
my
idiot.
god.
He buried himself. He literally just buried himself.
Oh, to say all of that in front of your decorative turtle, like
And think that Tipster and Keffels are sticking up for him. It's amazing.
you
Oh,
like, what the fuck? This is my first time seeing all this, and I've just been sitting here with my mouth open, and it's just like thing after thing. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Oh shit.
Oh, you know, that sounds like a joke message. Component of being a good person, but ideally, like, everyone would get in on this, I guess. And I'm not perfect at it, you know, but I think it's always something to try for. So what is Ethan really saying when he calls you a pedophile? You know, that sounds like a joke message, but I wish I knew the answer. I don't think that not being autistic would tell me, though. Yeah, I wish I knew the answer to that. I wish.
Bro, you literally tried to talk away one of those images saying it was 6 heads tall, and that is 9 to 15. And now and one of them was definitely a lolly, and you wonder why he's calling you that? Janelle, thank you for becoming an honorary broad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wish that I could look at that and determine some kind of underlying meaning that I could grapple with, rather than just the external, like, really bad faith hysteria against me. But unfortunately, I just haven't been given the material to do that.
Dead air.
Dead air.
He's thinking about ponies.
You even defended him in the past. To be clear, I don't think that defending a person means that they're obligated to overlook bad things you've done. I do, however, think that if a person's been consistently charitable to you, mutual charity is good. And the issue here ultimately is very
okay, just say you didn't want to get called out. I'm not listening to the rest of that. All right, this one's only a couple of seconds, so.
all this bullshit because of a to be sorted folder. Honestly.
No,
most of the frustration has been
It's not because of the folder, you idiot. What?
The content of the folder. Are
with
you
myself,
kidding
though.
me?
At least until this. I'm pinning this to Ethan Klein. Nobody made him do this or act this way. That's on him.
Bro. Alright, hold on. Oh, god damn it.
Is frankly, there's just a lot of people in Ethan's audience who I think have the wrong idea about me, and I think that some of them might be pulled over. You know, not all. The well's been pretty poisoned, but some of them. And I think it's important to do that, not only because it's beneficial to me from an obvious career perspective, no denying that, but also because it's an election year, you know, all hands on deck. It is going to get bad. It is bad.
It's an election year.
What does the election year have to do with the fact that you were caught with that shit in that goddamn folder on your computer? What does an election year have to do with that? What? What does the election year have to do with that? That's ridiculous to me.
I gotta start using that though. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I'm gonna
Like,
be honest with you. I don't think it's funny at all. Like, that literally
That's-
disturbs me that he's even saying that.
That's crazy. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't write something that good. That's like, what?
Oh my god, this dude is so infuriating.
You know, this is not the time that I want to be doing this kind of petty drama.
I bet you didn't want to do this kind of what you call petty drama. Bro, what? Yeah, because you got caught.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Caught with a
Circular
wider scope
fi-
audience.
Firing squad bullshit. I guess I'd have a little bit more tolerance for it, but I keep thinking in my head, that's it, we're on the grind now. No more of this bullshit, like we're doing the election year. It's election year, let's fucking go. And then something happens, something.
Oh, poor guy, you know. He just wants to get on with the election year. Like,
All right, so did Vaush leaking his horse Lolly just end the 7-year-long beef between Ethan and Keem? And then that's a screenshot of Nick going, "We forgive Ethan Klein." And Keem going, "Honestly, right now I do. He's a parent. He understands the sickos need to be stopped."
mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then Keem goes, "Vaush accidentally showed a folder on his PC that had cartoon child P. Tipster, watch on your phone and never save." All right, so this is
He's
a
giving the
screenshot.
dude tips. What the hell?
This is a screenshot of Tipster going, "Damn it, Vaush, none of this would have happened if you would just watch porn on your phone like a normal person. Watch on your phone and never save, ever, LOL."
Yeah, giving the good tips out here, you know, bro. Like,
Yeah. All right, I gotta pull up the other stuff, so.
yeah.
What a twist. though.
That is a twist. But guys, the election.
It's an election year. You know, things are going to happen.
God. No, all of this because your retardation and brain damage is what makes that like shit. What caused this event to happen is your goon cave. I don't know how to window laziness that got you caught. Yeah, well, I don't know if he really cared that much, to be honest, about where his stuff was put. Like, if he really didn't want anyone to see it, I don't think it would be saved on the actual PC. It'd be like in a hard drive separately somewhere, especially not on like a streaming PC where you have everything up there. So I don't think
So
that was
many
at the
options.
forefront. Yeah.
Yeah, but my thing is, honestly, that defense doesn't even work because of what
It's
it was that
still
was in
what it
there.
Yeah, you
is.
shouldn't have it
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if your fetish keeps making you accidentally stumble upon like lolly, maybe like pick a new fetish. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that seems so simple.
Maybe that's why he went to horses, and then like the horses then roundabout went round to that again. It's like, I don't know. It's like that thing that Nick Dioro was saying about how, you know, every time you talk, the longer you talk about something online, the more it gets
Bro,
like compared
goddamn
to CP or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this. The more he looks into different types of porn, the more it comes back to
Maybe.
lolly. Yeah.
My
Oh
God.
man.
It ain't like the fucking links. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't like it.
No, it's not. It's not
Oh,
that.
sorry.
No, it's not. You're fine. It's when I click on them, it's not like the links where I have to do it like backwards because of how it.
Right. Yeah, I get you. Oh my god. It's super funny. He's been calling everyone who doesn't like a P, but who knew that he was projecting. I think everybody in his community, like anyone that watched him, would have known if you had, like, everything was in plain sight. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, who had Vaush gets exposed for lolly bestiality P on their 24 bingo card? I don't know. This bingo card is getting wild.
It is. Very much so. Very much so. All right. I'm not reading all these.
No.
All right. I'm just, some of these go way into deep. But this is a screenshot. Okay, so all these come from Ethan Klein's, which I could have just went to as.
Well, they're not there anymore. The stories aren't there.
Oh, the stories aren't there anymore? Okay, so
No.
these came from his Instagram stories. And he's taking screenshots of basically Keffels and Tipster sticking up for Vaush and how disappointed they are in H3, right? And H3 is like, who in the fuck are these people writing, pun intended, for pornographic drawings of a horse fucking, you know, I'm losing my mind, right? And he starts memeing them on his Instagram. To all Vaush'ites having a hissy fit and unsubbing. Bye. Why are we not talking about this for Vaush? Why does he have a porn photo older than the same PC he streams on? Is he stupid? And everybody going, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I've never been a mystery, and last night's show was basically a hit piece. I know about the Vaush one way before you guys. Okay, Weird Flex, you want to cook? Okay, I don't get that.
No.
According to Vaush, you decide. True. Because he did that cold ball argument.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Hold on, let me back this up a little bit. You said I took clips out of context. The entire conversation revolved around the showing the full context of everything so that people couldn't say I took anything out of context, and you still said it. Remember that you chose to die on the Lolly Hill.
Ooh.
And there's Miss Clara Keffels. You didn't address anything I said. I'm not pro Lolicon, and if I think Vaush was, I wouldn't defend him, and yet you are.
Yeah, they're saying she's pedo jacketing.
H3 also says, also I offered Vaush to come on the show to explain to me and my audience how what I said was out of context. He declined.
Which is a very different story to what Vaush said.
Right. Then Ethan goes, also, what the fuck is pedojacking? Why do you guys have such weird ass expressions for everything? And how often are you being accused of being a pedo that you need a nickname for it? If the jacket fits, you must not acquit. I mean...
Yeah.
And speaking of pedo jacket, this was funny to me.
This was great. Yeah. Not a real photo. Obviously.
Do you want to read that?
Yeah, the animal agriculture industry, humans vaginally and anally penetrate horses and cows all the time to impregnate them. They straight up fuck these animals while they're tied up so they can't get away. Is a human getting their rocks off while effing these animals? Probably not. But the kind of person who'd have a sign up for that type of job can't be all that well in the head. So Vaush is over here having his little fantasies where no animals are harmed, yet y'all are probably reading Reddit with a cup of milk coffee in your hand and a bacon on your plate. Like, straight up though, in the news, some dude in the UK got caught with his pee-pee and a cow and he's getting prison time. But them farmers be fist-effing cows on the daily and getting a pat on the ass. Is ethical difference simply if the human gets pleasure? What does it matter at that point?
Oh my god.
Serious?
Oh my god.
I
What?
hate these people. I hate these people.
The random people, dude, man. I'm telling Ethan right now. Yeah.
With all peace and love, do not debate Vaush. He goes, you don't have to worry because I've already invited him on, and he said no. He doesn't trust me or be good faith, not to lie about him. Isn't that the whole point of debate, to directly oppose my positions? He responded by inviting me to call onto his show, which I immediately accepted, and he changed his mind on that too. Wait, so Ethan accepted being on Vaush's show, and then Vaush said, actually, no, I rescind my original invitation. Yes, I offered him to be on our show. He said no because you will lie about me. Then he said, you can come on my show if you want to talk about it. He claims I'm only doing this for views and that our live from Friday had huge numbers. In actuality, we had a very typical amount of viewers. I immediately accepted, asking him what's the difference. A question he did not answer. He said he won't ever believe that I'm not knowingly lying about him, and rescinded the offer. And then he said, I'm more than happy to share our DM conversation if he's okay with it. And then he gets on Tipster. All right, and that's Tipster basically tweeting the SS of the one we saw earlier. And then Ethan goes, after all the good takes, you had to do this. Condemn lolly porn. We must draw the line somewhere. Well, Ethan, let me tell you about the Tipsterversary. H3H3, another banger from Boss's community from hereforth known as the Lollipops.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yep, okay. This is Vaush talking on Discord. Vaush is begging me to release the DMs if he's gonna call me snaky. And then I'm begging you, I'll crowdfund for you to sue me. Let's do it. It's my fave. And apparently people were talking about how Vaush should sue Ethan.
Yeah, for slander. It's like, dude, like you admitted it yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it's not slander if you're saying the exact same thing that he's saying. Like, he's just putting a title on it. He's putting like an actual name to it.
Yep.
Like,
Exactly. Let's do a round of discovery on that drive, friend. That's
yeah.
right. And my favorite part is the X over the horse, like we just don't like horses. That's why we're doing this.
I don't know. If they didn't like horses, Hila wouldn't be in the picture.
Oh, stop. No,
Yeah.
no.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't
You know how many
even...
salt licks he had to give her to get her to sit through
no,
this conversation?
I disavow. I disavow. Because even when I didn't like them, I never said that. I disavow. I disavow
Yeah.
that. I didn't like it when Keemstar did that either, or like the guys. Or
Well,
whatever.
I truly think she does resemble a horse. That's just observation.
No, I disavow. I mean, y'all can say it all you want. I personally disavow that.
I
one.
respect you disavowing, but I'm standing.
I know,
firmly
but I
on
need to be
put
very
her in a
clear
stable.
that I disavow that.
I've got my hoof
Ever
planted in the
since-
ground.
So for us, for 10, ever since Vaush started his Fortress arc, he lost touch with reality, saying same thing happened to another political stream called Demon Mama. She did Fortress arc, then yelled the F slur during the break. I don't know what Fortress arc is, so okay. Thank you for the 10. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Demon Mama's another world of weirdness there. That's just a whole, literally just a whole.
Oh, God, Demon Mama. Lord have mercy.
So we got the DMs there between Ethan and Vaush. Ethan and Vaush. Ooh.
I'm pulling everything up.
Nice. That joke was a real hoof in the mouth, yeah, dude. Thanks for approving that comment, Iron Duck. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just not. Listen, like with Just Pearly Things, when Brittany Venti did it to Just Pearly Things, I felt like it was fair because she likes to go after people's looks and stuff like that. So it's 100% fair. I don't know. I just don't. I normally don't like doing that, which is fine. I'm just saying. For me, I just can't. I can't avow something like that.
Right. Iron Duck said that thinks that Fortress Arc is when someone just sits in their own echo chamber and it gets worse.
Oh, is that what that means?
I think so.
I thought it was like a video game.
That's what I thought. I thought it read like that. But...
Midna, I wasn't impeding on Eva's free speech, thank you very much, because I turned around and did my free speech and said I disavowed it. Okay?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I guess since Fortress Arc means, an echo chamber, we're not a Fortress Arc, okay? Ha-ha.
Ha-ha!
That worked out, didn't it? Alright, so... Keemstar says, Vaush is claiming H3 did character assassination. How? Did Vaush get caught with cartoon CP? Yes. Did Vaush admit that he was caught? Yes. Did Vaush make multiple public statements about wanting horsecock? Yes. The only one doing character assassination is Vaush himself. And that is very true.
Yeah.
I rescinded the invitation for Ethan to talk on my stream because after doing a completely impromptu, vile, dishonest okay, whatever. I'm over it. I hate him so much. All right, I hate this man so much. Now, when I use that word for certain people, he is one of the people that I actually mean it in life.
Yeah.
No, I didn't, Secure. I didn't say that at all. My first exposure was in the 7th grade when a kid in my Chinese class handed me an unmarked green floppy disk. When I got home, I was amazed to find several drawings of tiny fairies collaborating to that right there. It made me the man I am today. I stand with Vaush.
I just think he just wants to be in every controversy there is about this sort of stuff. You know, this is his wheelhouse, though, so I understand him, like, you know, saying what he needs to say about all this shit, but, like, that's... I don't think really anyone like Vaush wants him on his side, because I don't think it's going to help him defensively. But,
no, it just proves my point about Max.
yeah, true.
Just saying. Thoughts and opinions put out. These DMs between Vaush and H3 supposed to make Ethan look bad and Vaush vindicated somehow.
Oh Lord.
I'm not going through all these. Now we went through it. We had him read through them on my channel, but honestly, a lot of these, hold on, let me see if I can find the one. There was one part in here, like, a lot of this was just word salad.
Right.
But right now, as poison wells and bad face smears go, your show is actually more aggressive in its effort of character assassination than any weirdo, Nazi, or Keemstar type has been in the past. No?
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense. What he's saying.
Yeah.
Because they were laughing about it because it was funny. He got his porn folder on there, boom, cut it off, right? But but when they started looking at the pictures, they were like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it was just a lot of Vaush and Ethan going back and forth, and Vaush was using word salad. He was basically Vaush was trying to debate bro him in the DMs.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know? All right. Vaush trying to normalize his sexual depravity by pretending everyone does it makes me want to vomit. Fuck him. He really should have faced consequences for this shit years ago.
Yeah, so all of these now are just a history of his degeneracy and stuff that is actually been contradictory in what he was saying in those videos earlier that we watched.
Okay.
Oh.
We've all jerked it to Lolly at some point or another. We've all... Well, you don't have a penis. We have all... We have at some point in our lives been going fucking crazy on some hentai site, and we've been fucking stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history chat, and we go like, oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay. We've all jerked it to Lolly at some point.
Wasn't that Tipster's defense?
Yeah.
That you can accidentally, like somebody can accidentally get turned on by it, or they get turned on by it and then accidentally they didn't know that the girl was like 15 or 16.
Yeah, that is one point that he was saying, but then it's another thing to go ahead and save those images to your computer.
Yeah.
No, I agree, and you really shouldn't be. I mean,
Yeah.
listen, there's a reason why I don't watch that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't jerk it to cartoons.
I mean, because you have like literally people who are 40 years old, and that's their age in the anime. They are 40 years old and they look 12.
Yeah.
I
None of that
mean,
makes sense to me.
because of the way they're drawn. So I mean, the adults look like kids. So I just
Yeah. Those 1,000-year-old dragon people that have a human form that's like 13 or
Yep.
something. It's just like, yeah, cool. All right, dude.
Yep.
But they're 1,000 years old.
Yeah, I don't. Lolly isn't CP. Vaush is a hypocrite, which isn't surprising. You could instead accuse him of advocating for pedophilia. All right.
So we've already seen that first one. Yeah.
It is possible. Please, right now, uncuck your dumb shit, libcuck fucking SJW brains and recognize this empirically correct fact that I am about to spit. It is possible for an adult and a child to have a sexual relationship. And
Bruh. Bruh.
For it to have positive outcomes on the child as well. It is.
my
No,
God.
no.
Yeah, searches hard drives.
Oh, God.
Empirically
F.
correct.
Ew, why am I looking at Jalen? Oh, wait, you know that's Jalen defending Vaush, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is Jalen defending Vaush. Check this shit out, dumb fuck.
The vegan gains debate, that's a solid F. Not only did I not make my arguments well, at one point I made my anti-child pornography argument so poorly that it got clipped out of context and people are using it as an argument that I support child pornography. My basic argument is that, like, why is child pornography bad? Because to produce it, you have to hurt children. Because it hurts people to produce it, yeah? Producing child porn requires harming a child. The argument I'm making is that it frustrates me that liberals recognize child pornography as bad. Great, nice, well done. But then they're really, really defensive of, like, global commodity production chains that involve child slave labor. Like, they'll talk that off, like, really, really, really readily, you know? Like, oh, well, there's no other choice. Oh, well, we don't have to care about that. Oh, yeah, dude, like, cobalt that's mined up is done by a child slave. But, you know, like, whatever, that's just how the economy goes. Oh, dude, whatever. Like, we make computers. They look sick, bro. Like, don't think about it. So that was the argument that I was making originally.
I don't know. Me personally, I would have tried to find another example.
Me too. Hey, me too, buddy.
Holy shit.
And as
what do you think of that?
As the person who made that, all that was brain dead. Congratulations, Jalen. You're still brain dead.
Why
Can
is
I
it
just go
wrong
back-
to...
Can I just go back to that last one who was like empirically correct when he was saying that? Do you know what empirically means?
I can't go back to it, but what? No.
No, you don't have to go back to it. It's just like, it's literally like with a basis that you have the information where you have the information based on observation and experiment or experience. So he's
Okay.
saying that he's personally involved with this stuff anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know whether he like he
Okay,
knew how
so
that was
I
being framed.
Oh,
but-
so I have a question for Twitch poll. How did they let him get away with this for so long?
Yeah, degenerates, I guess.
Yeah. Anime. I think honestly, if we just got rid of anime, it would solve a lot of our problems.
I actually kind of agree with you on that one.
It's rotting people's brains out to where they're like okay and people like this.
I kind of agree with you on that one. I mean, no, I really, yeah, I mean, Sakura, I mean, am I wrong? Like, how did, Twitch poll let him walk around for so long?
Yeah.
Like, okay, when I say, okay, so like Populous here says, we tried, we failed. Okay, I'm not talking about the audience. How did the other creators in Twitch poll let Vaush walk around and be like this?
I think they're all kind of just focusing on their own shit, really, and just sort of like, oh, Vaush is doing Vaush things. But the thing is, they've been associating with each other a lot in the last year.
Yeah.
Like, you can see them going out and having dinners and, you know, doing, like, actual IRL stuff together. And it's like, don't you guys remember that he's doing, like, this
I mean,
saucy weird shit? Like,
okay, in all honesty, Plastron actually has a good point. Destiny was too busy organizing orgies. Hello.
Oh, well, yeah. Fair
I mean,
enough.
Good point.
You know?
Good point.
Yeah.
It's time consuming.
But I mean, you know what it almost seems like to me? Remember people used to laugh about Amos Yee?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They didn't think he was serious, and look at him now. He's in prison over a kid.
Well, look at how Vaush is presenting all this. He's got his, like, his header of him doing that old, like, Renaissance, like, painting of him with his fingers connected to a horse. You know, like he's got like emojis in his chat that are horse themed and stuff like that. Like, like he's putting it out
because
there. So
that became a meme, right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the CP stuff.
The CP
okay?
stuff, yeah. Because he's putting that over that. It's like overshadowing it. He's making that more of a meme and making that more laughable that people aren't even looking at that other stuff
You know
anymore.
what? That's probably. You know what? I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
that
I
makes
think
sense.
that does make sense. I think that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Eva. I think you got it. I really do. I think that's exactly what happened. Vaush was bigger hitter at the time. Twitch poll is a major clout climbing fest. True.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
True.
I still bet that he had followed Throbbing Horse Cop expecting much different content.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, so Vaush has finally said, all right, fine, I'm making a response video. It's going to be a big one, though, so it'll take a little while. Whether or not it's engaged with it, whether or not it's engaged within good faith, I want my audience at least to have everything laid out clearly and truthfully. Oh, Vaush, you know we're going to tear that apart, right?
Oh, he's gonna be. He's digging to China, guys. Like, he's going all the way. Like,
Just by his actions alone, he knows he fucked up. He's already showing he knows he fucked up.
Crazy.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, that's it for that part. We're gonna actually do a recording on Friday. And it'll be out Monday, basically with Tipster and Keffels, and all three of us.
Yeah, we're going over that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was so infuriating.
Oh, just the takes in general. It's just like, what are you guys defending here? Do you understand what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, everyone's a Nazi. Everyone's like doing bad faith arguments. They keep throwing around these buzzwords that like really don't have any meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how they get you.
It's annoying. And talking in circles. Oh, I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Girl, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. All right. Any last thoughts before we get out of here?
I'm tired.
Nah. Yeah, that was a lot to process. So, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Thanks,
Let me
everyone.
end the poll. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
What are y'all going to do for V-Day? Just horsing around? And 47% said, hey, girl, hey. And 53% said, oh, hell no. Oh, my God. You're so fucking corny.
That was a good one.
I can't handle y'all anymore.
Come on.
Oh, and fun fact, it wasn't the Lolly. Okay, so I did 2 live streams yesterday, and I found a hardcore version of the Lollipop Guild song, and it is not copyright claimed. So something else I played in that video was copyright claimed. So yes, in my next live stream, I get to play that song. I'm so excited.
We represent the Lollipop.
It was fucking hardcore. It was funny as hell.
Excellent. Yeah, we should rein it in. I'm just waiting for the other horseshoe to drop.
Okay, we're getting out of here. Tell everybody goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Good God. Let me, I'm deafening because they're driving me crazy. All right, I'm getting out of here. Y'all drive me crazy tonight. Goodbye, everybody. Peace out. Thank you for joining us. Happy Valentine's Day. Peace.
Watch me.
I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give a shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fan. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masters are open and wishing and thinking and driven and cutting the ribbons. And they know they don't want it more than me. I work hard, they call it a disease. I work hard so I can go be free. But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back, to figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it, failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons, and now I finally got direction.
We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.
Gotta really wanna catch hands, no face off. Everybody know I got plans to take off. Everybody know I got bands, no J's on. I'ma do life like me, no days off. I don't really care what you think about me. Hate for the minds up like a disease. Filling me with fight, some life energy. Knowing that I'm doing something right. If you hating, I just try to keep my mind real vacant. I took all my time in the basement. I spent half my life impatient. It was worth all the time and patience. Huh, get it? The way I said it. Never mind, I don't have time, forget it. You can read all my rhymes on Reddit. They need a feed and damn it, I fed it. I got my eyes on the prize. I tell truth on here, no lies. I don't take, I give and guide. I don't break, I live and fight. On the chase, I got the sight. Vision goals, I set them right. Working through the lonely nights. Worth it on the other side. If you try to make it fast, it won't last. Take a stab, make it bad. Face the fast, but still lag. Don't give up, don't look back. You got this, no stopping, no quitting, no stalling, no options. You're running, follow your dreams and find your calling.
We ain't got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement. Everything you want, it'll all be waiting. So put your mind to it and you can become greatness. So don't quit, don't stop, push through it. You got dreams, one life, go do it. Make moves, improve, keep doing. A new life, new you can choose it.
Watch me.